Sports and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
A little under 90 yards left here for his second. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Okay, a misstep or two getting to this point, but it is a good putt there to save par here at the first. Well, this second hole at the Ocean Course is pure Kiowa. You can sort of feel and see the Atlantic surf in the distance, all those magnificent ancient live oaks, the marshes, the waste bunkers, the canal. All of it is in play, and there's some wind. And you can actually get home in two with an excellent tee shot. This is a wonderful hole. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. That one was running so hot. .21-foot putt set to go. Yes, a very good read. Tell you what, that's a nice little bonus right there because you do not expect to make many of those for pars. Frank, though the third is a short hole and it has a player licking his chops, it can really knock you off balance if you make a mistake here.
Yeah, not often you see a par four that you can conceivably make everything from 2 to 6 without getting wet. Even just the decision off the tee, you go for it, the ball can run over the back of the green, you lay up, you hit a little pitch shot, falls off the side, and then you're chipping backwards and forwards. I mean, it's just predicated purely by trying to hit the right tee shot for the right conditions.
Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. So a steady start to his round. That's a third straight par to get things going. Now to the fourth, 484 yards at the far east end of the course. Locating the fairway off the tee is the key, as you'll need to avoid a couple of deep bunkers right as well as that waist area left. Do that and you'll have a good look at the green as you gaze out toward the Atlantic. That will do just fine. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So, Frank, here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course. And what do you make of this fifth hole?
It's really two holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically one green, and when the flag is on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green is actually 40 yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
Okay, safely aboard. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Heading back toward the clubhouse, now we find the par 4 sixth hole at 490 yards. Right-handed golfers want to play this right to left to give themselves a good look at this green, where the lone major concern is the bunker short and left. Solid. A good drive in the fairway. "15 feet away." Good putt right there. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn enough, but it did, and he'll save his par. Second par 5 here on the front side. Frank, if you don't make 4 here, I think you're losing ground to the field.
I'd agree with you, Rich. The biggest thing here is just a solid tee shot, because it's going to be within reach with a good tee shot. If you didn't hit your best, then you have to be careful with those trees up on the right side by the green. I've caught a few people out over the years.
That one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Okay, a well-deserved birdie there, and it puts him into red figures as well, moving to 1 under par. On to the 8th hole now at 198 yards, par 3. Like so many of the greens on this front side, if you don't land it just right, there's a hard slope around the edges, so having the distance dialed in here is a must. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the green side bunker. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies, difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dog leg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, this doesn't look promising. That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop. It winds up in the water. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Okay, no problem with that one. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. And that is dead center, right down the middle here to start the hole. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Now that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot, and well off the mark. That hurts.
Oh, good putt right there. That has a little more break to it than most people realize, but he gets it to go for his par. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot, good look at the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This now for birdie at 12.
And he should be able to control the speed. It's uphill, not much break in it, maybe just a touch to the left.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is a beauty, demanding strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of putt bunkers into play left. got to think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. Nope, not enough. Needed to get that a little further out to the right. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Par 3 14th hole, and this one is a stunner, isn't it?
It looks good, but it's not much fun to play. When you look down there, you might as well be hitting on the top of a pyramid. Look at the way it falls off, down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish up short, it's going to roll the way back to the tee box that way. Good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the right, well, that's about 10 feet below the level of the putting surface. I'm not even going to talk about the back of the green. Please, please, hit the green.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Another good putt, so this very consistent round continues. One birdie, one bogey, and the rest pars. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. From the fairway Nota, this is second.
146 yards left to the hole, pin sitting back right.
touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
17-foot putt here. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in 2 sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well, with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
That's up the left side. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
A 9-footer now for his birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par. Do you think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second at 223 yards. It is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, well hold there, all set up by a nice out from the bunker as he'll walk off with a par. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18th. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. And this is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure, too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
All right, in the fairway. So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Okay, that's probably about what you'd expect from a wedge, so that's in the acceptable range. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will finish off a 2-under round of 70. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
You know, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now.